Welcome. I've been pretty busy here. I've been organizing piles of stuff, but I was able to carve out this little nice area that I could use to share stuff like this. I still haven't worked up the lighting, so bear with me. Anyways, moving on. This is what I want to share with you guys today. So I got this hunk of glass as a gift for my wife, and it's just a little boring. Yeah, boring. In my never-ending quest to take the mundane things in life and just, spruce it up with some sort of lighting or sound or something cool, this is pretty much my latest project. It's a simple stand with a nodeMCU controller and Chinesium nanopixels, all powered by a single 5-volt wall wire. The two printed components are printed in simple PLA, as there are no strength or heat requirements. All it takes to assemble is a little bit of soldering, some zip ties, and 2 M3 screws in the base. Let's go through that now.
Alright, so here we have all the components. We have our engraving here, our loose engraving. It's me and my wife, and she's clearly my better half here, so good. We have the top casing here. We have our lower casing here. Some wiring doodads, so this is just a standard barrel connector. Our LEDs already wired up with a servo connector on the end. You'll recognize those from the mood light as well as this, the nodeMCU. So for the software, I will be using the mood light software.
If you were wondering, where the hell are the completed mood lights? I've been waiting for them. Don't worry, they're gonna go right there. I just didn't have a space to put them, so I wasn't really interested in completing them. So now that I have a space, they'll go perfect right there. We can get through it, and I should have those completed and put together in a week or so. Good. Now back to building.
But otherwise, all we need is 2 screws, and we'll be good to go. So let's get assembling. For assembly of the base, pre-solder the wires. Now you can choose to either split them out like I did and have a connector. I was originally hoping to have a connector for all these wires, since I could, reassemble and disassemble it in case I wanted to flash this or use it for some other project. But unfortunately, my crimping skills weren't good enough to provide power to this, so I wound up having to solder it after the fact. But all you need to do is solder the wires on ahead of time, not the connectors, but just the wires. Heat shrink them and then press this through so it sits relatively flush. From there, all you have to do is insert the nodeMCU, wire it up, so I had to solder in those pins there, and then connect them. On the other hand here, this can also be either connected or put in, and make sure that your colors are consistent. So here I have white as power and black as ground. And then red also from the DC jack is also red, since that's the wiring I had on hand. I didn't have any spare white wire. The LED wiring is similar to the mood light wiring. So here we have black is ground, white is power, and red is the data signal. Make sure that you have sturdy connections here and that nothing is touching, otherwise you'll run into issues. At the end here I have a servo connector, which the male end is down below. Assembly from the top is very simple. All you need to do is insert the LEDs, LED side up of course, through the small hole in the bottom, and carefully feed your LEDs through. Once you're done with that, you can choose to then remove the backing and stick it to the slot. From there, your remaining assembly orders are to connect the wiring, making sure to always match the polarities unless you have a keyed connection, because otherwise you'll hear a large pop and you'll fry some LEDs. Ask me how I know. You can choose to zip tie down some more things in there, or not. And then make sure to find the little buttons that snap in place. So these are a feature that I'm going to start trying to use on a lot of my bottom covers. They're really easy. So all I have to do is start on one side, place the cover in, and then rotate it this way around, and then all I have to do is screw it in here. So it's kind of similar to a snap fit on one side, but it's much easier to print, and it works in a variety of situations. With these two holes screwed in, now all we need to do is turn it around, plug it in, and see how it works. It's pretty cool looking down from above and seeing all the LEDs that shine in there, but otherwise the effect is pretty neat. I'm pretty sure this is only at half power.
There you go, your very own block of illuminated amorphous silicon dioxide, also known as a shiny piece of glass. I've linked all the files down below, everything that I've used, the models that I made as STLs in Thingiverse, and then the code for the Moodlight software as well. That's all below. You guys are all more than welcome to use it. Big thank you to Moodlight. That code base is made this really easy. I'm not that advanced yet, so it's really nice to have people that do that. As an addition, I do have something fun to share. So I will be getting an Ender 3 that arrives tomorrow, so by the time you see this video, I'll probably already have it. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and then I'm going to be starting a series that I'm really looking forward to. It'll be a back to basics series for all the newbies out there as more and more people get into 3D printing with low cost units like the Ender 3. I kind of want to make a new series that'll help them out, as well as some people that have been 3D printing as long as me, kind of get back to those basics and to go forward. So I'm really looking forward to making that, and I hope that you'll enjoy it too. So if you like the video, leave a like, comment down below if you have anything that you want to know, either about this or about the Ender 3 or any questions that you want answered. I'm always really interested in helping people. I try to respond to all the guides that I can. Get subscribed if you like this and you want to see more of it. I really enjoy putting this together. I mean, this is cool in its own right, but I like sharing it with you guys. Thanks for watching. Hasta la bye-bye.